She actually loads from the rear, and the magazine tube is going to be located under the stock as opposed to under the barrel itself. Your charging handle is going to be back here, and your ejection port is going to be right up here. The action in here is pretty crazy. It's got a really long firing pin on her. We'll probably do a disassembly on it and cleaning at a later date, but we'll just shoot it a little bit today. We're going to take out the speed loader with us just to make life easier, and we'll test out some American Eagle high velocity and 22 CCI's standard velocity and see how she does. So we got the Winchester 74 here, and we're going to go ahead and load her up. Now, it is a tube loader, but you're not going to find that tube sitting under that barrel. It's going to be all underneath here because she loads from the back. Now, what really drew me to this rifle is it reminded me a lot of the old Spencer rifle, the same one that loaded from the back. So all you got to do is turn the key, pull the tube out like that, and then you just load your cartridges in there. If I can get them out of my pocket. And just load them in the back. Now there's going to be a port in the stock that you can see there. You can load them in as well. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to load them this way. When I go to use the speed loader, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to load them straight through the back. Or, well, let me see if I got one more left. I got two left in there. So you just load them in the port there as well for individual loading. Alright, and then they'll slide down the tube. Put her back in, and it'll lock into place. Okay. So now I'm right about at 35 yards, give or take. We're going to do a quick group test on her. Let's see how she does. Well, still had one in the tube. Now these are just the regular old CCI standard velocity. So we'll see what kind of difference that makes. There it goes. So it doesn't hold open when it runs dry. So you got to be mindful of that. Make sure you count your rounds before you pull that trigger, because you don't want to bend that firing pin. Alright, let's load up some of those high velocity. Alright, still at 35 yards. So we switched over to American Eagle high velocity. Let's see if there's any kind of difference in the group, and then we'll go on down range and check it out. I'm going to aim lower on the target, that way I'm not mixing up the group. Alright, well there's a stovepipe, let's clear that. That was on the last round right there, so that's fine with me. So let's go check out those groups, see how they did.